Good evening, I'm Liyana Hassanel. You're watching Bizworld. The ringgit value is expected to reach 4 ringgit 20 cent versus the US dollar if the United States debt ceiling talks reach to its final. Deputy Finance Minister 1 Datuk Sri Ahmad Maslan said it will be up to Bank Negara to search for remedies to strengthen the ringgit.
Kadar munasabah itu adalah satu kadar di mana kadar yang lama berlaku untuk satu-satu kadar itu dalam tempoh 2-3 bulan dalam satu kadar yang tertentu, katalah 4.2 dalam satu tempoh 5-6 bulan. Mungkin itu kadar yang munasabah dari segi prinsip kadar pertukaran asing.
The minister also hoped that the ringgit's current position at 4 ringgit 64 cent against the US dollar would not persist. The government, meanwhile, will fix the wrong subsidies policy implemented by the country in order to reduce leakages and balance the need of the people. Meanwhile, the ringgit continued to remain under pressure as the outcome of the United States debt ceiling talks remains highly uncertain despite inching closer to the early June deadline. Today, the local note fell to a 6-month low of 4.628 versus the US dollar. Bank Muamalat Malaysia Chief Economist Muhammad Afzal Nizam Abdul Rashid said Fitch Ratings has moved to put the US AAA credit rating on negative watch. Therefore, he expects the volatility to persist in the near term. Ringgit has surpassed the previous resistant level of 4.625, and he reckoned the next resistant level to be at 4.749. In the meantime, the ringgit was traded mostly higher against a basket of major currencies, except against the euro. The local note was also traded mixed against other ASEAN currencies. Malaysia's Consumer Price Index CPI increased to 3.3% last month. According to the Department of Statistics, DOSM, the increment was driven mainly by restaurants and hotels at 6.6% and food and non-alcoholic beverages at 6.3%. Food and non-alcoholic beverages group contributed almost 30% of total CPI. Out of the 230 food and beverages F&B items, 84.3% recorded increase in prices as compared to the same period last year. At state level, 9 states recorded increases below the national level of 3.3%, with Kedah and Labuan recording the lowest increase, while 5 states, including Putrajaya, Sarawak and Selangor, recorded increases above the national inflation level. The government is expected to be able to save up to 25 billion ringgit through the implementation of targeted electricity and diesel subsidies. In a research note, CLSA said the savings would give the government room to consider a few options and some other needs. This includes more allocation for development expenditure, managing the country's fiscal deficit, and to set aside some of the savings for social safety nets and non-infrastructure related investments. The firm added that the government could reconsider the RON95 subsidy mechanism if the country's fiscal is in a better position. The government, however, needs to strengthen the Pangkalan Data Utama (PADU) to ensure the RON95 targeted subsidy can be implemented more effectively. The retargeting of electricity subsidies involving large companies and the T20 is expected to bring up to 10 billion ringgit into the government savings. Axiata Group Berhad targets to launch its digital bank by year-end, with the initial capital government commitment of about 100 million ringgit. Its CEO Vivek Sood said the group is also optimistic to make the digital bank profitable in the next 3 to 4 years.
The reason why we are optimistic of the outcome from digital bank is coming from the fact that there are a lot of things which we have already done, which needs to be thus translated into the bank.
He added that large parts of the product offerings will include deposits for current account and saving account, CASA account holders, as well as credits, insurance, and other financial products, which will be included gradually upon the launch of the digital bank. That's all the time we have for Bizworld. I'm Liyana Hassanel. Thank you for investing your time with us.